According to USSoccer.com, the United States Soccer Federation was founded on April 5, 1913 as a governing body of soccer in all its forms in the United States. The United States men's national team had its first official international match in Stockholm, Sweden on August 20, 1916. The match ended in a 3-2 win for the United States, marking a great start to the United States Soccer Federation. This win helped lead the U.S. to playing more international matches and eventually competing in the 1930 FIFA World Cup in Uruguay. The team got off to a great start in the World Cup in Uruguay, which led to an eventual third-place finish, the country's best ever finish at a FIFA World Cup. A 20-year drought from the FIFA World Cup held the growth of soccer back within the country. The 1950 FIFA World Cup provided to be one of the biggest upsets in the history of soccer. Commonly referred to as the Miracle on Grass, the United States men's national team defeated England, the best team in the world at the time, by a score of 1-0. The goal, scored by Joe Gatchins, was supposed to launch U.S. soccer into a new age of popularity. However, the team was eventually eliminated from that summer's edition of the World Cup by not making it out of the group stage. This led to another 20-year gap of disappointment in soccer in America. In between the 1950s and 1970, the team won only 6 times, putting soccer further back on the map than most soccer fans wanted. However, when the 1970s hit, enthusiasm for soccer picked up in the country. The creation of the North American Soccer League helped fans in the country pledge their allegiance to both soccer and a specific team, helping fandom grow across the country. Unfortunately, the North American Soccer League never got as big as people in the country aspired it to be. The country fielded a senior-led team that participated in the 1984 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles, California. The team finished with 1 win, 1 tie, and 1 loss, leading to elimination and failure to make it to the second round. Participating in and hosting the Olympic Games prompted the United States Soccer Federation to bid on hosting the 1994 FIFA Men's World Cup and the 1999 FIFA Women's World Cup, which the U.S. eventually won on Brandi Chastain's game-winning penalty kick. The Women's World Cup triumph captured America's hearts, but more importantly, the hearts of young girls who were looking to play a sport. FIFA said they would grant the United States with rights to host the 1994 FIFA Men's World Cup if the U.S. Soccer Federation agreed to create a men's professional soccer league. That is why the MLS started in 1996 with 10 teams spread across the country in cities with varying sized markets. The 1994 World Cup was a success in showing America what the sport of soccer from around the world is like. With hundreds of thousands of fans coming to games over the month-long tournament, soccer had finally arrived in America, and the MLS was there to make it stay. The league continued to add teams and grow to new markets across the country, further expanding the fandom. By 2009, the league had expanded to 15 teams, spreading all the way to Toronto, Canada. 2009 also happens to be the year that Landon Donovan and Clint Dempsey led the United States to a thrilling second-place finish in the Confederation Cup that summer. That excitement was carried over to the next summer when the United States advanced out of the group stage to the round of 16 on Landon Donovan's last-minute goal against Algeria.
Distribution, brilliant. Landon Donovan, there are things on here for the USA. Can they do it here? Cross, and Dempsey is denied again, and Donovan has scored! Oh, can you believe this? Go, go, USA! Certainly through! Oh, it's incredible! You could not write a script like this!
Following the 2010 FIFA World Cup, the United States reached a new level of soccer fandom, with watch parties and support groups such as the ever-growing American Outlaws popping up in cities and around the country. Those support groups had even more to cheer about when the women's national team made it to the finals of the 2011 Women's World Cup in Germany, and the men's national team dominating the competition and winning the 2013 Gold Cup, which is a regional biannual tournament, and eventually qualifying for the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil. The upward trend in U.S. soccer continued into the 2014 World Cup, where the United States defeated Ghana on John Brooks' late game-winning goal, which helped them advance out of the group of death that included Portugal and eventual champions Germany.
Incredible. He couldn't even have dreamt that.
And the MLS expanded to an impressive 20 teams at the beginning of the 2015 season, with 2 more teams becoming expansion teams at the beginning of the 2017 season, and an expected 23rd team, Minnesota United, who was announced as the league's 23rd team according to an article written by Mark Granada from SB Nation, and an unannounced 24th team by 2020. Along with the expansion, the MLS has continued to bring in big-name players with high levels of talent from overseas. World-class players like Kaká and David Villa have recently joined the MLS, and stars like Cristiano Ronaldo have hinted at coming to the MLS. The future is just as bright as the present is, if not brighter. According to an LA Times article from earlier this month, United States Soccer Federation President Sunil Gulati is pushing for the country to host the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which would boost fandom to an unparalleled level in the United States. The future for soccer in the U.S. is bright, but one issue is youth participation. One would think that due to the rise of popularity of the MLS and the men's national team, that youth participation would be on the rise. However, it has somewhat plateaued since 2008. In 2008, the U.S. had its highest participation numbers at 3,148,114, and it has slowly declined to 2,804,711 in 2013, until after the 2014 World Cup, where participation finally rose again to 3,055,148. But this doesn't mean that the U.S. isn't making some grassroots efforts to increase youth participation.
The U.S. Youth Soccer Organizations has put together many organizations such as the Kohl's U.S. Youth Soccer American Cup, U.S. Youth Soccer Olympic Development Program, U.S. Youth Soccer National Championship Series, U.S. Youth Soccer National League, U.S. Youth Soccer President's Cup, Soccer Across America, U.S. Youth Soccer Top Soccer, and the U.S. Youth Soccer Capri Sun Roaring Water Skills Challenge. With the rise of the MLS and the national team, there is no reason why youth participation won't continue to rise. The MLS has always struggled to capture fans from across the country and the world due to a lack of talent when being compared to top leagues such as the English Premier League, La Liga, and the Bundesliga. However, the league's talent level and notoriety continues to rise, with top European players choosing to play in the MLS and help grow the league. In the coming years, the MLS and the United States men's national team are going to grow into one of the top leagues in the world and one of the best national teams in the world.
I believe that we